Hello my dear students, welcome to our EVS lecture Environmental Studies Part 1. Today we are going to learn lesson number 11, our home and environment. Okay, so see children, first of all you just observe the picture of houses. Same pictures are there in your textbook on page 51. Think of your environment and the climate there, and you just choose the most suitable house for yourself by putting a tick mark in the box near the picture. Okay children, now I am giving you explanation about the same pictures. This is not only an explanation, but these are the answers of questions given in your textbook on page number 51. Okay children, so this is a one kind of explanation also and answers of questions also. Okay, so see children, I am going to explain. Materials such as bricks, cement, iron, wood, water, glass, sand, roof tiles, tin sheets, etc. are used for building houses. Definitely. Generally, houses in villages are built by using materials like bricks, roofs, tiles, tin sheets, etc. Okay, and houses in cities are built by using materials like bricks, cement, iron, floor tiles, glass, sand, etc. etc. A house protects us from the sun, the wind, the cold and the rains. It also protects us from wild animals and keeps us safe from antisocial elements. So see children, you just observe this picture, study this picture. The house A is made up of clay and mud. The house B is made up of leaves and sticks. The house C is made up of cement, bricks, rubble and roof tiles. And the house C appears to be the safest. The house D, E and F are mainly seen in cities. Okay children? The houses A, B and C are mainly seen in the rural areas. Okay, so see children, we will move to our next picture. You just observe this picture. We saw different types of houses in the pictures. Their main uses can be listed as follows, and I'm going to read them. A shelter, resting place, protection against the sun, the wind, the cold and the rains, protection from wild animals, keeping ourselves safe from antisocial elements. Okay, so we saw different types of houses in this picture, and now whatever I have read, these are the uses of houses. Okay children, now you just observe this picture. Okay, this figure shows a map of India and the types of houses that are common in the respective regions since ancient times. Okay, I am going to explain about them. See, these are the pictures of various types of regions. Regions of heavy rainfall, regions of medium rainfall, regions of low rainfall, desert regions, marshy regions, mountainous regions and plains. Okay, see children, people build houses to suit the climate of their region. Definitely. So using the natural resources that are available, differences in the construction and building materials give rise to the different types of houses, so that we can see different types of houses. Okay, but see children, water, food, clothing and shelter are the basic needs of every human beings. Okay. However, these needs are not fulfilled in the case of each and every person. Okay. So that the following situations arise. Around us, we see many people who lack shelter. They seek shelter at the roadside, on the footpaths. See this picture. So, people seek shelters at the roadside, on footpaths, under the bridges, in tumble down buildings, in railway or bus station also, and even on open ground. So, many people are forced to be homeless because they have insufficient or no means of livelihood. Okay, children. So, a section of our society being homeless is a social problem. Okay, again I am explaining. A section of our society being homeless is a social problem, and that is why the government implements many schemes to provide homes to the homeless. See this picture. In some of the cities, the government makes night shelters available to the homeless peoples. Okay. On some of the cities, the government makes night shelter available to the homeless. Okay. See children, why people become homeless? Do you know? These are the reasons. See this figure. These are the reasons, and because of these reasons, people becomes homeless. One by one, I am going to read them. Lack of affordable housing, poverty, natural disasters, physical and mental disorders, unemployment, inadequate income. So, all these things are responsible for the people. They are homeless. Why they are homeless? Because all these things affects them. Okay, again I am explaining. Lack of affordable housing, poverty, natural disasters, physical and mental disorders, unemployment, inadequate income. So all these things are responsible for the people's homelessness. Okay, people become homeless because of all these things. Okay, but see children, we have rights also. We all have right to clean, potable water, sufficient food, a safe shelter and education. So all these things are our primary needs, our rights. Okay, our rights, which type of rights are there? We have rights, and our rights are, we all have rights to clean potable water, sufficient food, a safe shelter and education. So all these are our rights. Okay children. So see, today in this lesson number 11, our home and environment, we have learnt only half lesson. Remaining lesson we will learn in our next lecture. But what we have learned today children? We have learned uses of houses, types of houses, homelessness, causes and solutions of homelessness. Okay, and we have learnt our rights also. Okay children. Remaining part we will learn in our next period. Thank you. Thanks a lot children.